speed this up if you don't mind. Still too slow. Look, this is Jasmine. She's winning.
Winner!
This is Raven. She's doing the opposite.
Loser.
Now we're all caught up.
Scratch. Thanks. If you didn't say it, I wouldn't have known.
Anytime.
You know you're not gonna come back, right?
You don't know that.
Main point.
8-ball, corner pocket.
He said he'd come back. He said he'd be here. He gave us hope, then chose to play with our hearts. We trusted him. Are you gonna go? Raven. What's wrong with her?
I think she's just locked in. Let her work.
Raven. He said.
The fear of having no impact is greater than the fear of putting myself out there.
He said.
The fear of living a mediocre life, in my eyes and God's, is greater than the fear of failure.
He said.
I'm here and I'll be posting regularly.
If he never showed me how things could have been, I wouldn't be feeling how I feel right now. But here I am, soon to break, waiting for his cue. Josh Nathan, where are you? Raven!
Scratch.
How unfortunate.
And this is where our story begins.
Good day.
I got you. You called me saying pull out the fine china and set the table. Only for you to just bring carry out?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what? Come on.
It's only carry out if you let it be carry out.
Like, nigga, come on.
You gotta romanticize your life. You know how like the girls on YouTube be saying like romanticize your life?
Yeah.
Let's do it, bro. Come on. Dig in. Yo, here you go. Ah, that joint's stuck. That joint's stuck. My bad. Give me a second. They was trying to skimp with the mambo sauce, but you know I got you. Hold on. I told him to put the Old Bay in the bag, bro.
Hold on. I got you. Josh.
Jamal.
Bro, like, why did you put mumbo sauce on the side plates?
So prior to the 18th century, saucers were actually used for sauces and condiments. That's where they get their name, saucers. The groove in the middle wasn't added until...
Bro, you're gonna clean every single dish in this house, bro.
Okay.
Like, every single one. Like, even the ones in the cabinet. Remember, romanticize your life. Yeah, you're gonna get real romantic with that sink.
Okay.
Why do we have utensils for wings and fries?
For the same reason you put your jewelry on just to go to the bodega. It's a mindset hack.
Josh, I invited you because you told me that you wanted me to hold you accountable. So, what's going on? I was expecting you to drop something, like anything.
Yeah, it's coming.
And that's what you've been saying.
That's because it's been coming.
So what's holding you back?
I feel like my biggest hurdle is the desire to create consistently.
Why do you feel like you need to?
Relevance. If I'm inconsistent, then it's hard for me to build the momentum for me to be relevant.
Relevant to whom?
So don't blow me.
It's a question.
So it's rhetorical. You know the answer.
But only you can answer it.
People, the world in general. What you want me to do? Start talking about target demos and persona profiles or what?
I mean, if that helps you, then yeah, sure. Like, I just feel like if you think you need to create consistently to remain relevant, then you should probably know exactly who you're being relevant to.
My aim is to create thought-provoking content that challenges cultural and societal norms. Content that is catered towards...
Relevant to whom, though?
I'm just like telling you.
No, you're just like giving me a sales pitch right now. Like, who?
To the people who support me.
Well, hypothetically, what if no one supports you? And you don't have an audience to be relevant to? Then who?
God. I don't want to waste any of the gifts that God's given me.
You. It's for everyone. God, your mom, dad, your family, your friends, cat and dog, your fans. But I need you to hear me very clearly. You can be global and find relevance as much as you want. You can use your gifts, your mind, to the God-given extent. But if you're not creating things that resonate with you personally, then you're going to be lost. And in the search for relevance, have you ever thought about what's relevant to you? Have you ever thought about what pushed you to create the work that you put out so far?
Love. The need for catharsis and perspective. A deep sense of curiosity, I think. Everything from the visual work to the written has come from a desire to understand.
Understand what?
Anything, everything. There's no formula to it. Everything that I've created has come from an itch that needed to be scratched.
So do you still itch?
Every day. There's always a new obsession, a new itch. But that's the problem.
And why is that a problem?
Because no one cares about the origin of saucers. Or, for example, did you know that denim is just cotton?
Yeah, actually.
Denim is just cotton in a twill weave dyed in indigo. Look, if I made content about whatever fascinated me at the moment, it would be impossible to follow. That's why people have niches and genres, because it gives people something to follow.
You know what's more interesting than something to follow?
What?
Having someone to follow. What if people don't actually care about the Biafran War, Belize, or Frank Ocean? What if people actually found you interesting? And that's what they set their expectations on, regardless of what you choose to create. What would happen if you consistently put out content that makes you happy? Forgot about niches, content strategy, and all that. Forget about being accepted and understood. What if you stop trying to be normal?
You love the way I pop my top, or how I lose my cool, or how I look at you, say why? It ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it, this took a while. Love the way I pump my fist, or how I bust my lip for your affection, trying to be down. No fighting, no stopping. Stick around. Wish I was the type of boy that you take over to mama. The type of boy I know my daddy, he'd be proud of. Be proud of, daddy, he'd be proud of. Be proud, no you know. Wanna be a type of boy you take over to mama. The type of boy I know your gals, they be proud of. Be proud of the gal they be proud of. Be proud, no you know. Normal boy. I really wish I was a normal boy.
No. You know what? I'm actually gonna tidy up before my wife gets home and actually goes on me. Fine china and wings. Bruh. Nigga, don't you ever do nothing like this again, bro. And I wasn't playing. Yeah, clean this up.